Hi guys, good afternoon. Friday 20th of November, just gone 1:15 here in London. Relatively quiet. We did actually gap lower in US equities, but we rebounded that in the early trade and continued on towards the recent high of the day, which is yesterday's high as well, and actually some resistance that we found late on Wednesday evening. It's a key level. It's my line in the sand to the upside, along with a bit of a zone a few points ahead. So going to be a point the bulls would love to break for the end of the week, and let's just mark that up there, 35.80, because you can see as I put this onto the daily chart for any of those S&P traders. Just put that on 1 second. 35.80. You can see the importance really of that whole zone. It's the double top we had from the 2nd and 3rd of September. So can we close back above it? And also, as we put this on the daily chart, you can see we've got the low that we had just a couple of days ago. Well, a few days ago on the 17th. That comes down around here. So can we get back above there? Would be a big victory for the bulls. If we do find resistance and we do push lower, and then we actually finish maybe more like the pivot 35.62 and below, it'd be a pretty good victory for the bears. So X marks the spot where I would have a bit more confidence in the move going into next week. From a technical point of view, of course, the fundamental headlines that come out, whether it be lockdowns or it be Fed stimulus or whatever to get the markets really moving, we'll have to wait and see. But from a technical point of view, 35.82 to the upside would mean I'm bullish for next week, and below 35.62 less so. The Nasdaq up as well. I mean, really, I still look at this low from 11,500 and just think I should have got in, and I would be happy to, as long as we can stay above 11,800. At the moment we are. For the Dow Jones, which was similar to the S&P in recent movements, you've got those lows, 3rd of September high, which has been relatively choppy on the way through, but as long as we stay above 29,000, you've got to be happy here. For the close of the week, if we can get above 29.5, which is 100 points to the upside, well, you would be pretty, I guess, happy with that. But there's the gap lower in equities, all recovered and some. To the upside just now on the Dow Jones, I would be keeping an eye on also the R1. So S&P also, as you can see here, just testing the R1 recently. The Dow Jones doing the same, along with yesterday's highs. You can see the importance of this level, and really as a guide for sentiment next week. Can the Dow actually get above that and 29.5? And you've got to be pretty bullish going forward. The pound it's up, but it's pretty much where we closed yesterday, and that is also pretty much where we closed the day before. However, if we are to close, well, literally exactly where we're trading, which is 132.70s, it would be a lot of indecision. But if we were to get our first close above 132.70 since the 28th of August, that would be a pretty good victory. And if we have a look at how we're getting into this high, those lows are getting higher. Admittedly, you've also got the highs are getting lower. So at the end of today, we'll know a bit more about potentially what the pound is going to do come next week. So keep a watch on that. And obviously, you've got a multi-month trend line on the pound, and of course, as you see at the bottom, the dollar index is at a very key level as well. One to certainly have eyes on there. The euro, it is down today. However, I really like this line in the sand. I think it's going to be such a key level today. We're in a little range for the euro, but the line in the sand, 118.58, so well respected this whole week. We hit it, great reaction there to get in, and it pushed higher. Fair whack. We're coming back a bit lower now, so we'll keep a watch on how that does react. 118.58 for the close of the week will be worth watching, but really the bigger moves aren't going to happen unless we can get back above 119, or just while we've got a bit of time, all back below 118.22. Set to be an interesting end to the week, guys. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I will catch you on Monday.